Alright, we have flown down to Arizona after we left Kansas City. Took an airline down here, and we're going to get a few flights in to be able to open up our aerial advertising, give that a go. So, we're coming down here to a little bit warmer weather. Got a Grand Caravan. We're going to have, I think, 11 people jumping out. And hopefully I can do this without screwing it up. But we are in Sedona, so we're going to be having them jump over the airport. And I'm not sure what our elevation needs to be, but I'm guessing it's 10,000 feet above ground level. So we'll have to look at that and double check things. Wow. Some pretty crazy scenery over here. Heck of a lot more interesting than Nebraska and Kansas and Iowa. Alright, so plane is ready. Let's take a look at it real quick.
Crew is called to the lobby to wait for their jump slot. I repeat, Breeze's crew is called to the lobby to wait for their jump.
Yeah, we just got a little screen sliding door that they get in and out of. But let's hop in. We can get them boarded.
Hey, Manual N94248. You can send today's lucky winners. 5 on 5 N94248. All right, everyone, let's head inside. Remember to line up in the same order you practiced during training.
Alright, they're headed to the plane and running into the plane, and now they're in the plane. So, let's get things fired up here. One day I'll learn how to do it all myself. No, probably not. It's too much. Like, maybe once I own my own plane again, just so that we don't end up in the same bad situation.
Guys, meet our captain. Looks a little wild, but the best pilots always do.
Here we go with the stupid.
Captain, we're ready. I'll do the safety checks once you've started.
They are very loud.
All right, let's make this a jump to remember. I want to see smiles on those rock star faces when we're back here.
Alright, so let's first take a look on runway 3. So I'm going to autopilot a lot of this. Our initial climb is going to be at 1,000. Let's go to just 1,000 feet. I think we can just hold that the whole time. What is our current elevation? Man, I hope we don't have to go up to 14.8. Let's get our taxi announced.
Kilo Sierra Echo Zulu traffic Cessna November 94248 is taxiing to runway tree.
Okay.
Is everyone ready to go? Love it. So,
Alrighty.
important reminder.
Let's assume 14.8.
We're here to have fun, but your security is our priority, so listen to what I say at all times. Don't forget to fasten your seatbelt. Final gear check. Helmet on, altimeter, eye shield. Cool.
Going a little quick already. It seems like we're going downhill. So yeah, I think we're going to hang out in the Phoenix area for a bit. Do some missions. Hopefully open up the aerial advertising, do some of that, and just kind of be in a different area for a bit. But I got to get 2 missions in where I fly people around skydiving or sightseeing with B rating or above to unlock that, and then we'll be able to move on. Looks like we're up on a little bit of a plateau. Yeah? Alright. And there we go.
Kilo Sierra Echo, Zulu traffic Cessna November, 94248, taking off runway tree departure to the east.
So I'm going to play this a little bit safe and not try to shortcut things with the jump zone. Especially if it's windy, it's going to be more of a pain to get everything lined up. Plus we don't know exactly what our altitude needs to be yet. Somehow we're not briefed on that. So not going flaps on takeoff. We got a ton of room. We're up. Sort of up.
Legend 5 and 94248. Remember, you can check out relevant data on your map anytime. Quick reminder for you. Your drop axis today is into the wind, heading 69 degrees true. Current on-site speed is 12 knots. I'm monitoring everything from
Heading
here.
on.
Well, it's
Autopilot
time to leave.
on.
Jump high, folks.
Vertical speed is on. Why are we turning? Well, we need to turn anyways. Maybe, no. Okay, it's just windy. Alright, let's get turned. We are climbing at 1,000, so that's good. Oh, this looks really neat.
Alright people, I'm your jump master, everyone calls me Breeze. Few reminders. You can unbuckle your harness, it's safe now. Seatbelts will only hinder your ability to exit the plane quickly in case of emergency. We jump at around 14,800 feet,
All right,
not
yeah.
before. The pilot will give us the green light.
Figured it was going to be 10,000
And
feet
60
above the
seconds
ground,
on
the
max,
way
before we
these
pop the
go.
parachute.
So, now we climb. So we're at
I haven't jumped on
6,300.
my own until now. Wish me luck. Remember your training. Everything will go just fine.
Just a little bit there. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Just wanted power down. Alright, 6,800. I did have that correctly set, so we're going to 14.8. Got everyone in the back. Take a look at them. They are staring deeply into each other's eyes.
Samantha?
Yeah, I'm totally amped.
Going 120. Just keep an eye on that. Make sure we don't slow down too much. It is going to kind of get slower as we get higher.
Now is the time. Hope you're ready.
Alright.
Never been more ready.
Get to keep hearing all this. Yeah, this is pretty cool looking area of the world. We'll see what kind of missions open up. Alright, so we are losing a bit of speed now. We're at 8,000. We still got 6,000 to go. Probably shouldn't have picked a location with a higher starting elevation, but we'll be fine.
Your first
This thing
time in
should be able to
Sedona,
climb
guys?
up.
Good idea to book this jump with us. From here, Sedona is a real treat for the eyes. Would have been a shame missing this spot.
Alright, so I lowered our climb rate. We're back to 120.
Like this Jason. You look like Granny with her moped helmet.
You're such a goober sometimes.
Microsoft. Whoever put this stuff together. Alright, well, 9,000. Still 5,000 to go. We'll get turned around, lined up. Let's get this. Can it even pull up on here?
You ready to skydive?
I don't think it can.
How are you doing, Susan? Excited?
Now or never.
Okay, it is on there.
Give me 5, dude.
That's good. So we can pull up flight plan. Yeah, we'll get on target. Got to be at a certain
Your
angle,
helmet,
certain
Samantha.
altitude,
Please
certain
strap it up
speed.
proper.
Nice try, Samantha. Told you.
All right, so 4,800 to go. We're a little bit ahead of schedule, but I think the blue is actually
Can't believe I'm about to jump here for real.
off.
This is wild.
Facts.
Let's see if double check on something here. I was gonna see if we had weather info. But I think we're just in base default weather.
Look at us now, in our funny little suits, about to throw ourselves out of an airplane.
No regrets.
Oh, got a little blend from one time of day to another on when the aerial image was captured, and it crosses a airport too. Alright, we can probably get ourselves turned around now, especially being 13.5 out.
Look, we can spot Sedona in the distance. Nice.
Hey, awesome. When I went here last week, it was lost in the rain. We had to cancel the jump.
So tiny.
Bounce around here. 11,000 feet. We got 15 miles, well, 14 miles till we are at the jump. Go ahead
I
and
was wondering.
get
has
ourselves
anyone ever
straightened
forgotten
out
to pull the cord?
onto the route.
That's what the AAD is made for. If you haven't pulled the cord by a certain point, it'll deploy the reserve parachute.
And turn and hopefully catch this.
You all right, Jordan?
Don't know if I can do it.
No way. I jump. You jump.
Don't worry, Jordan. You can do this.
Okay, that's it. More. I thought we were lining up with that, but we are not. So. That is why I wanted to fly out a little further and not put myself too close so that I can get this all nice and set up.
grab a quick drink before we jump?
Alright.
As soon as we get down, you'll have fresh drinks at the reception desk. This way you won't feel uncomfortable during your jump.
Okay, we are 11 miles out. We are closing in on our altitude, and then we're gonna have to slow it down to, I think, like 90 something. Let's go ahead and slow this down just a bit, pull some of this speed out.
You were right. I don't feel afraid or dizzy.
See? Told you. Here you don't feel the height the same.
Alright, so saying correct heading, we are, yeah, we're still fine.
Guys, 2 minutes.
Okay, 13, we may need to climb a little faster. Oops. That'll burn off some of the speed as well. Need to get to that 14.8. Wish it would tell us up here, but it waits. Down though. Long ways up. Down to 90. Power up just a little bit. Let's get this final 1,000 in here. Slow it down. 700 feet a minute. Six miles out. $500 feet. Pull the speed back a little bit more. Even though this game wants you to go as fast as possible in these missions, I don't want to be fighting the speed when we do approach. We are at altitude. Nose should start coming down. Start powering down. Hold it 100. This can be a little rough. It's definitely getting thrown around here. I don't know if that's the autopilot. Yeah, we don't have that big. We got a headwind, so I don't know if that's just autopilot struggling. It sometimes does that, especially once you start getting slower. Might just take autopilot off for the jump. Two miles out. Should be turning our light on, but I'm going to guess that is at the approach. Let's back the speed off. Okay, we're there. Red light. 98 is what we can go. Align with wind. 67. I don't know what that means. Okay, guess we're there. We got to go up a bit, apparently. We are losing altitude. How did we lose so much altitude there? And we're stalling. Alright. Autopilot off. We're gonna dump these guys out ourselves, apparently. I don't know where I lost all that altitude, but get up here. This is what I didn't want to have happen. Okay, we're back. Z, green light, get going.
Gravity, who's boss? Go, go, go.
Can't really look back. Not going to be able to see him jumping that well. I need to just focus on holding it steady. Slow it down. Three of 13. Come on, guys. Four of 13. 5. Come on. Running out of time. Why aren't you jumping? 6. We're not getting them all out. I don't know why they were going so slow there. So I have no idea what we do now. We turn around. Got 8 out. Do we just keep going? 9. 10. 11.
Time to say goodbye. Cowboy.
Yeah, get off.
See you back at the ranch.
Jump, please. And
We're drifting off the
13.
beach, right? Make sure to engage red light until we get back to the exit point.
Guys, jumpers out.
now
Great run. Now
we get
let's
to
get
do a
back home
whole bunch of
before
dropping.
skydivers land.
Apparently we're going door open the whole way too. There's our airport. It is up on a mesa, bluff, whatever we want to call it. Down to 13. Just gonna keep circling on down. Keeping the speed out of it. A little bit of left rudder in it as well to help. 12. We can probably drop faster, but I don't want to overspeed. We're at 0% throttle this whole time. since the final jumper went out. "25 minutes in. That's an interesting formation. Very round. Alright, 9,000. Puts us 5,000 above the runway. We can continue to drop, but now we can get to the other side of the airport. Take those off, don't need them. Trying to trim this so I'm not fighting the stick so much. Okay. 6,800. Start leveling off a bit. $6,000. And we're gonna level off here. Throttle. Try to trim it. Got the end of the runway coming up. We're getting shoved down here. A little too low now. We're hauling still. Alright. Turn and look. And squat down in our seat a little bit so we can see it sooner. Oh, we're low. Yeah, we're only 100 feet. Wasn't paying attention. Thought we were holding altitude. And we're stalling out a bit. Alright. We'll get online.
Kilo Sierra Echo, Zulu traffic Cessna November 94248 is on final runway tree to land.
500.
Bounced up a little bit here as we get over the bluff. Ooh, dropping hard now. Jesus. Elevation change under us. Really throwing us around. And yeah.
You're so slow, my friend. I'm telling you, you can do far better.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I did what I needed to do. It's gonna have us taxi down there. Okay. I guess. Yeah, so the speed requirements on this, I'm just ignoring. I feel like I did that as quick as I could. I'm guessing you can drop down much quicker and you can really optimize the climb. But yeah, we got that done. Hopefully we get a rating of a B. That's why I'm going slow, so we don't get a taxi penalty. And then we'll only have one more mission to do until we can open up a new specialty. Really neat airport, though. Trying to. Why is it not letting me announce? It's not letting me do it. I'm pressing the button, pressing enter. Come on, game.
Kilo Sierra Echo Zulu traffic Cessna November 94248 is taxiing to runway tree.
No, that's not what we're doing. I don't understand how this game breaks so often. Like, what is happening here? If it changed its mind on where I'm supposed to be. Alright, well, I guess we're just getting hit with a penalty here for not announcing our taxi. And this is why I've started to do free flight. And who knows where we gotta park. Yep, there we go. Okay, we gotta park back here. Hopefully this car is not collidable. Gotta love it when the game won't let you hit the button and then penalizes you for it. That's it's pretty awesome. They had me start on a small runway once. That's where the parking was. And the second I fired up the engine, it hit me for not announcing taxi, not announcing entering runway, not on the correct runway, just from startup. It's like, okay, that's neat. But there we go. We got a skydive on camera. I had to do one to unlock them, but we're gonna hit that plane.
At the end of the day, it was a decent session. There's room for improvement, and the stats will tell the story, but it's fair enough.
Alright, well, unfortunately we don't get perfect because I couldn't hit a button. The game would not register any of the enters, anything, or the key that I have on my joystick. Time, 15%. And we're not even going to get B, are we? Okay, we barely get B. Just barely. If that would have dropped me to the point where I didn't get B, that would have been really annoying. So, I think skydiving we're done with. And I think we'll do another sightseeing to try and get this next specialization, aerial advertising. We are one away, so I guess flight seeing is next. So hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.